Hey everyone, Greta here. Today we are going to talk about how to do the one leg side plank with more stability. For a lot of people, the one leg side plank does look really cool and something that they really want to do. But I've noticed that a lot of people, when they're doing the one leg side plank, they feel very wobbly. They cannot feel, even though their legs are straight, they feel that they're very heavy, leaning to one side, and then eventually they would actually fall down. So if that is you, you might want to just check out the following. Of course, you need quite a bit of mobility in the lower body, the hamstrings, the hips, and all that. That I won't talk about so much, because by then you would, if you're trying to do this shape, you should have quite a bit of mobility in the hamstrings, because if not, you'll be working towards that, right? So I'm targeting more about the hips. Notice that when you are in a side plank, in a one leg side plank, the moment you feel heavy is because the hips are swaying towards the pinky side of the pose, and that's why you would fall down or you feel very unstable. So what you want to do is notice how the hips are doing, the position of the hips. There are actually 3 shapes you can check out. Trikonasa Triangle. So a lot of people, they're aiming towards the floor, but look at the hips. It's closed, especially the right hip. The front right hip bone is closer to the floor. See if you can, if you're in a triangle, to open the hips, feeling the engagement of your glutes, your muscles in the buttocks, and allow the body to open more to the side. If that means that the bottom arm needs to come up a bit more, that's perfectly fine, okay? And that will help. Another similar shape, extended side angle. Again, doesn't matter where your arm is, could be on the thigh, on the floor, or maybe even binding. But again, check the hips. The top one, is it closer to the floor? Okay, if it is there any way you could feel the power coming from the back leg, press the floor away, and feel the hips, the pelvis, moving a little bit closer to the front. And that would also help. The last shape is very similar to the one leg side plank, and it's this one. Boom. For this one, you can always use a wall if you like. See if you can, again, notice the hips, okay? Is it moving to the back, okay? If you are, see if you can feel the standing leg pressing the floor away, allowing the front hips to come more forward. All this help because this is having your hips right above the ankle, aligning to the ankle. If you are moving the hips back, okay, the hips become heavy because it's leaning back. And when you're doing the side plank this way, it's just gonna create too much pressure, too much weight in your hips, and it's just gonna drag everything back. Now we are gonna put everything together in the one leg side plank. So I'll just do this side. Okay, from here, grab onto the big toe. And then from here, what I like to do is I like to have the hips, the bottom hip moving up. At the same time, the left foot grounding. Have a bit more power to feel the left hip moving towards the thumb side of the shape as I press the leg up to the sky. From here, once everything feels firm, again, the bottom leg pushes, open hips up high, and stay. That is it, a very quick tip, but then is a huge reminder of your understanding of your body, your observation of your own practice. Give it a go and let me know how it went. I'll see you again soon. Take it easy.